Hello everyone, how are we? Good morning, hope you're doing really well. Nice to see you again. It's been a little while, hasn't it? What's it been, 13 days, nearly 2 weeks? I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, we are flying the Synaptic A220 today. I have not yet flown this aircraft, so I don't have an opinion on it. This is the first time flying it. I've been watching some tutorials online, trying to get like a good background search on how it runs and how it operates. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a smooth sailing, experience. It's a brand new aircraft to me, so we're going to have to learn it, obviously. But we shall see if it is worth the £61 that I have spent on it, which we got from the Msfs marketplace. So yeah, we shall see today. But I'm excited either way. I'm excited. It looks like a very pretty plane. I mean, I do love the A220, and it is a very good looking aircraft. So hopefully the systems and the way it operates is just as good looking by Synaptic, if that's how you say it. Hey Jack, did you have a fantastic time in Dubrovnik? I did, Philip. Thank you very much for asking. I had an amazing time in Dubrovnik. It was incredible. And my first week back at work this week, and I was like, oh, hit me like a hammer. Anyway, shall we get straight in to the sim? Here we go. Here I am. How have you all been, guys? Hope you've all been really well. Here she is then, the beautiful Airbus A220 sitting right in front of me. Can you all hear the sim and me okay? That's the first thing I want to know. Can you hear everything good? We're not on VATSIM today, by the way, because it's a new aircraft, and being on VATSIM and the new aircraft is not what we want. Not what we want. You never know, because we might end up in the ground or something like that. But yeah, we're here on the ground in Rome in the ITA Airways Airbus A220 today, and we're going to be flying this beautiful aircraft down to Sicily, Palermo to be specific. And I really felt like doing the attire livery because I love how it's all blue. I love it on the 220, and I actually didn't realise when I was looking at the liveries for this aircraft, I didn't realise actually how many airlines actually fly this aircraft. It's incredible. Like, there's so many options to choose from. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We can do Air France, we can do Swiss, we can do Air Baltic, Breeze. There's a few others as well. Oh, Croatian Airlines as well. So it's incredible, great. Hey man, hello. How's it been? How's your morning been so far? Morning has been good, thank you. I woke up about 2-3 hours ago. Had crumpets. I love my crumpets. So no, it's been a really lovely morning, thank you. Unknown person, should I buy this thing or is it has POS like people say it is? I don't know, I've not flown it yet, so today's my first day flying it, so we're going to find out, that's for sure. We shall see how it flies today. First impressions from the exterior though, it looks very nicely modelled, very nice textures. Let's get a bit closer to the engines and the wheels. I know you've probably all seen this before, from a bunch of other streamers as well yesterday, and the pre-release streamers as well, so I'm not going to go too much in detail with the exterior because you've seen it, I've seen it, and it looks good either way. I mean, the wheels, there we go, there we have it. Although I have to say, one of my bugs, like pet peeves, right, is like these low texture markings. Like, everyone said the exterior wheels look incredible. I think it's blurry, isn't it? Like, it just looks meh. That's just my opinion on the wheels anyway. On the tyres, should I say. But I have to say, this is pretty cool. The A220 bit here, the Michelin and whatnot, that's pretty cool in itself. But no, it's a pretty aircraft, really pretty aircraft. If you're not getting too close to it as well, it looks amazing. And I love these Pratt & Whitney engines. Ooh, I'm so excited to fly these. Buy it low, it's well done. Well, I'm glad to hear it's well done then, so we'll definitely see what it's like to fly. Obviously, I'm no professional A220 pilot, so we will be doing this all wrong probably, but we've got checklists as well to help us along the way. Hey Jack, having so much fun into playing. Glad to hear it. Have you got it downloaded or just streamed? Downloaded. Yeah, yes, downloaded, not streamed. Yeah, we've got it downloaded. So that is good. So hopefully that isn't any of the texture issue there. I thought the A220-300 had 2 overwing exits each side. No idea, to be honest with you. Maybe. Look up a photo down on the inside of the ITA Airways A220 and maybe have a little look, see if it's got 2 or 1. Here is the flight deck of the A220. This I do like. I've just been playing around with the trim because I forgot this aircraft you have to trim it. So I've now got my nose down and nose up thing all sorted out. And we've also got Navigraph and SimBrief already loaded into the aircraft. So we should get our flight plan pretty much ready to go straight away. We're not on VATSIM like I've already mentioned, just in case anyone's just joined, because obviously it's the first time on here. And yeah, so before we get on with it, I'm going to show you all the flight plan for the day then. So we're at Taro 100 or 100 from Rome to Palermo. We're an A220-300 today. We have a flight time of 50 minutes. So it's a dog cry outside. 50-minute flight time today, so nice and quick. Cruising flight level 330, and we've got 111 passengers. Departing runway 25, nice short taxi. Pepix 9 Bravo departure, and then arriving into Palermo runway 07 on the Luron 3 November arrival. Cost index is 78. And then we're cruising, we know that. Temperature, fuel weight, it's all good. Lovely. Top of climb, there's some turbulence, not much, very light turbulence. And that is everything for the A220. We've also got our throttles all linked up. We're using the wind control throttle for this one. Although my lights are stuck on bright orange, so I don't quite... Oh, good, the flaps work. Wondered if that was going to work or not. Does that work? It does. Oh, I love that. Nice. Right, so heading over to the EFB then, we're going to go to My Flights and import from SimBrief. So that's all good and loaded. And then if we turn up the brightness, because this is very, very dark. Ground equipment page, we've got the chocks and the GPU, and the doors are all shut. And then load sheets, we'll do a SimBrief import, and then we'll load up the aircraft straight away. So then that is all sorted and done. Nice. Are we doing the return trip today? I don't know. Today is 32 degrees where I am, so the reason I started streaming nice and early today is so I can try and not get stuck in the heat later on. So I don't know. It depends how hot it gets in here for the flight down. Also, I've got my haircut at about 2 o'clock, so I'm on a bit of a tight time schedule today. But I really wanted to get this stream in to show you all, and for me to also fly the A220 as well. Bounce take off from Madeira to Gatwick. Enjoy, Tyler. The A220-300s are one over an exit. Your mistake. Sorry, no worries. At least you know now. Your flight simulator crashed, so you've uninstalled it. Fair enough. Okay, so overhead panel. Let's get this aircraft switched on. So we're going to start with battery 1 and battery 2. So battery 1 on. Battery 2 on. And then external power in use. And then we're going to switch on the nav light and go from left to right. So everything here is okay. We're now going to switch on the hydraulics to auto. And then that's all good. And then looking over the fuel part, the air part, that's okay. AP blah blah blah. Emergency lights to arm. Passenger signs on. No personal electronic devices to auto. And all of those lights are off as they should be. Now, pedestal down here also looks good. Also, the engine start switches. I don't know why, but I love these little, like, beep, beep, little switches. They're so cute, aren't they? Like little tiny switches. It's great. Now, that says FMS fail. Let's bring this back to the... Maybe it's just doing the startup checks on it, I guess. Okay, while the FMS one fail... Hang on a minute. Map? FMS? Ah, there we go. FMS loaded. I got a bit worried then. Got the PMDG 777F on PS5 yesterday. It's so good. Glad you're enjoying it, Dan. Very glad you're enjoying it. Once it loads, it comes back. Gotcha. Right, so power on. ECL. I'm guessing we've done that. APU and oh yeah, so this is the checklist, isn't it? APU and external power as required, completed. Okay, pre-flight checklist then. First flight of the day, yes. Cold aircraft. Ice detector test, cool. Circuit breakers, yeah. We haven't got any failures with that, so this will all be good. Rudder trim has been, well, I'm guessing that's the rudder trim. Guessing it's fine. Oxygen mask checked. Airplane documents all on board. Operation engineering bulletins. Emergency equipment's been checked. Gear pins on board. Overhead panel. Glare shield. Displays. ECAS. Altimeters. Let's do the altimeters. LIRF is 1018, so let's set that. 1018, we've got those synced. Center panel checked, pedestal checked, and side sticks checked. Pre-flight checklist is completed. Nice. So now I'm guessing we can just start up by programming the FMC. So I'll switch it to Navigraph, which is good. So we'll go to the active flight plan, position, all of this is okay here, IRSs, we've got all those 3 done, we've got 2 minutes till the IRSs align. GNSS, cool, VOR, DME, we've got 1 and 2. Oh no, we only got 1. Okay, we've only got the 1 today. So, flight plan. Now, I said that SimBrief should all be good. Yeah, it's all in there. So, we'll do SimBrief uplink and send. Pending is complete, so that's good. So, we can then get rid of that. I believe it takes you into the secondary flight plan, which it is here. So, we're then going to activate secondary and then execute. So, now it's in the active flight plan here. Harry, hey Jack, I had a great time at the World Cup. It's unfortunate that we lost 2-1, I know, but you still won 6-4 for the 3rd place. Exactly. I'm glad you had a lovely, lovely time, even if it wasn't the result you was hoping for. Well, everyone in England was hoping for. Great, okay, so flight plan uplink is all done. Flight level 330, estimated time of departure has us out at 10:20. And you know what I really like in this aircraft, this part here? I think this is really cool. Like typing it in. I know you can actually type it, but I quite like doing it down here. It's quite fun. Departure today then. So like I said earlier, we're departing at runway 25. So we're going to select runway 25 on the SOSA 5 Alpha departure. And the transition we have is the PEB 9 Bravo. So then we're going to select that one and done. And then arrivals into Palermo, we are on the runway 07. I haven't done the approach yet, so let me just do that one. Oh, it's an RNAV approach, so we haven't even got a... oh yeah, literally, Ollie, this is literally what I thought about the way this looks. It's like a mini A350. I completely agree with that rhetoric. Completely do. So the RNAV, we're going to do the RNAV 07, like so. So it's the RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu 07, and then we are approaching via Eoxis, or Zossi, and then it's the Luro 3 November. So Luro 3 November, and then press done, and the alternate. The alternate today is Catania. So Lima, India, Charlie, Charlie. Cool. And then if you also take our cruise winds, is 039/8 knots. So 039/8. Oh, that's not a slash. 039/8. That can go in there. I'm guessing that's 12. And then execute. Okay, cool. So all of that has now been executed and good. Oh, flight number. I didn't do the flight number. It is ETA 100. There we go. ETA 100. Pop that in the flight number there. This is so smooth. I love it. And there was a hotfix, and I didn't install the hotfix. Damn it. I forgot to install the hotfix before the stream. I knew there was something. Because on the route page, when you go to this page here, the FPS drops to like 10. I'm not even joking. EasyJet planning gets an A220. No, EasyJet will probably never get the A220. We're trying to get more into the, 321 Neos, hold more passengers. These aircraft just don't hold enough passengers for the holiday routes, really. I agree. I think 61 is a little bit steep. I thought it was going to be around £40, but we shall see if it's worth it throughout the day. So let's get a flight plan wind request. There we go. Wind request is all done. And then we're going to fill in the fuel page. So 0 fuel weight. In actual fact, what am I doing? Let's get boarding going. Reload SimBrief. There we go. Forgot about boarding. And we'll do Aero Italia. They're not even a thing anymore, are they? Okay, load sheet page. So fuel load. Oh no, 0 fuel weight. 49016. 49016. Oh, where's it gone? This is a little... bug, isn't it? There we go. And then block fuel today is 4321. 21. Taxi fuel, all of that's in here. Taxi 122. That's in there. Trip fuel is also good. That is correct. Number of passengers today. What did I say? We're taking 111. No passengers. 111. Great. Okay, so now that is all done in here. We can execute that, and then we can go to the perf page, and this is where we do all of our takeoff performance. So if we go to the takeoff performance tab, we're going to sync FMS and sync the weather. We're going to do PAX on departure. Anti-ice will be off, I guess. It'd be auto, isn't it? Isn't it auto on this aircraft, anti-ice? Yeah, it's on auto, so I guess off. Thrust config will be on auto as well. Flap setting 2, and calculate this and send to FMS. What's this part? I don't know. Send to FMS. Right. Now we've got to make sure this is all good. We're going to do a takeoff 2 today. Climb thrust just in the normal climb detent. And then we want to have this armed. Set V speeds, like so.
May I see your boarding pass?
Flaps 2, bleed source will be the engine. Wing anti-ice off, cowl anti-ice off, and everything in there is complete. So yeah, 123, 128, 133. Climb, I guess that's fine. Cruise. Who cares what we've got from sim brief, descent and approach. Nice. Right, now if we take this back to the departure page, and if we go over here, actually on this, how can I switch that to route? Right hand page, FMS. Oh no, that's that. How do we change the screens down here? Is it this one? Ah, it's this one, isn't it? FMS, there we go. And we'll take this to the route page. Have we lost loads of performance? Oh, maybe it's updated itself on its own. Maybe. Thank you, Jack. Right, discontinuity here. So if we go down a page, we're going to take Torley, go up a page and put it into there. There we go. And we'll look for any more discontinuity. There's quite a few. Pepix into here. And we'll select the constraints. Top of climb. And then it goes Naluv into there. And then, where's it gone? Bibso into here. Yeah, you do get quite a few discontinuities, don't you? There we go. Anyway, that's all sorted. That's a decel point as well. Now, how do we go here and map page? Let's have a little look at this. Let's just execute whatever it is we needed to do. Check block fuel. Check block fuel. Do we get a range? Ah, there we go. There's our range. This is our flight plan, and it looks pretty good. It looks pretty smooth, like the way it should be, which is good. So I'm glad this is so cool. You can switch displays like all around. A bit like the A350, I guess. You're right. Okay, so over here we'll take the FMS page again, and then on the right-hand side, let's put it back to the checklist page, just for now, and we'll leave it on the perf.
Hello.
Actually, no. Flight plan fuel. Block fuel 4321. Is that what I said it was? Yeah, 4321. Okay.
Hello.
Hey Teddy, welcome. You think Korean flies A220? Oh, I'd love to do the Korean one. That would be amazing as well. That would look really good. So here's the boarding at the moment. Passengers are getting on nicely. And then we'll set up the MCP. Hello. The cabin looks really nice in this aircraft as well. It's so clean, isn't it? You can also do the overhead bins and the window blinds.
Welcome on board.
Just to let you know. Dubrovnik was amazing. I had such a lovely time. Really good time. Thank you for asking, Teddy.
Hello.
Traffic, weather. Actually, we don't really need that. We shouldn't put that on now, really, should we? And then I also want nav and VNav as well. Heading, we're gonna set heading 250, and then altitude all the way up to the cruise, which is flight level 330 as well. Now, I'm pretty sure you can get Navigraph charts down here. CNS map system data. Ah. There we go. Look, you can get the departure route. That's so cool. I love you can do this. You cannot zoom in. Oh, you can zoom in. 2 seconds. There we go. So yeah, here's our departure from the charts today. So we are departing on... Sorry, there we go. We are departing runway 25, which is this runway here. And then we're going to be taking a... What one is it? Yeah, the left-hand turn down to here on the Sosak 5 Delta, and then it's 3,000 feet at Sosak, and then we carry on like so. So yeah, it's pretty basic departure, nothing too crazy. We have is that? Oh, look, we can move the chart. Look at that. Well, so far I'm really enjoying it actually. Saves only shows you the relevant charts with stage of flight. I quite like that feature, to be fair. Find the right one. No, that's good. I like how it only had the actual chart relevant to this as well. It's pretty cool.
Hello.
So transit altitude is 6,000 feet. So you need to remember that one, and that's good. Right, what do I want this on? I've got to try and figure out what it is I'd prefer it to be on. Maybe CNS. So CNS, this is also pretty good. I've got no CPDLC or data link yet installed. But obviously this is where you tune all of your information. This is also your XPDR, so your transponder. You can also do that here. So where it says 2000, that's our score. We can change that to, we can do TA only for now, I guess. Then we can change it later on. We're already on Unicom, even though we're not on VATSIM today. Just to let you know, again, before anyone starts asking, are you on VATSIM? Right, does anyone know why it says check block fuel? Check block fuel. Invalid speed used may. Okay, we don't want it on manual, we're on FMS. Oh, invalid speed use manual, is that what it's saying? No VNAV path. Sit film from VATSIM, you'll need to fill in the flight ID on the XPDR page on the CNS. Oh, here. Oh, okay, that's cool. So I think we'll do that now just to get that into use. So ITA 100. There we go. TNE above XPDR, I didn't test, done. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you very much, Jack. That's just after engine start. Right, gotcha. Good. We want that gone. We don't want that to stay. Okay, then on over here, then we have the map page. FMS, CNS, and then we'll see all of the details with the fuel and whatnot, which is good. Jamie, thank you very much for continuing your membership as up to 7 months. Thank you very, very much for that. Appreciate it. How are you? Hope work's going well for you. Question, trim. Where do I find the trim? So how do I know what trim would be correct? So it's set to, it's in the green, but I don't know what is actually meant to be the correct trim setting. It'll stay on your perf page. Okay, perf page. Stabilizer trim, there's nothing there at the moment. Just keeps taking your money. I mean, you don't have to continue. Oh, is it because I got to do this? I didn't do that, did I? Outside air temperature is 33 degrees. 33. And then the wind is 220 at 7. Maybe that's why. Do I get one now? No. Yeah, I guess. It could be. Okay, we'll leave it at 5. We'll leave it at 5. We'll see what happens. Everything else I'm pretty sure I've done. So if we go back to the checklist page down here. Checklist, we'll do the before start checklist. So departure briefing has been completed. We've done that already. APU or external power. So now I'm going to run the APU. Now I saw someone that it said that if we put it on the run tab, we then need to wait for the door to open up. So where it says door closed, you need to wait for that door to say open, and then you can press start on the APU. If I paid 99p for every bad landing you did, even if you don't have enough money. Oh, do you think you could do that, Jamie? Because if so, I'll just slam it every time. There we go. So door, well, then again, I do slam it every time. So door is now open, so we can put it in the run tab for 3 seconds, and then it should start up. Yes, okay, cool. So now the APU is starting up nicely. What can I say? I'm already a professional A220 pilot. True, Jamie, true. The aircraft is basically crossover between 7.3 and A350, almost like the family got me when the Penguin Elephant. It is quite a cross, isn't it? This aircraft does have quite a bit of crossovers, to be fair. There's a lot of different aircrafts in one. Right, okay, let's have a carry on this one. APU or external power as required. Let's go to the door page, so ground equipment, and close all the doors. There we go. All the doors are closed. Once the APU is actually started, we'll pop on the beacon lights. Actually, can we toggle the jet bridge? Toggle jetway. Off you go. Cheers. Matilda, hello. Everyone says performance is not good. What about you? I haven't actually flown it yet, so we're not. So far, it's smooth and all good, but we shall find out once we're in the air if it's any worse. I'm not sure if they've fixed the route tab yet. Oh yeah, it seems to be. They have fixed it, but I'm not sure if I've got that update installed or not, unless it does it automatically, but it seems to be fixed. Okay, is APU running? APU's at 100%, that's good. So APU, cool. Beacon light can be switched on. Let's... Oh, the GPU's not attached anyway. It says in use. There we go, get rid of that. And then parking brake as required, complete. And then it's... So before start checklist has been completed. Oh, left reverser fail. We don't want that. And then if we go to GSX and prepare for pushback and departure... There we go, this is the moment of truth where things either work or don't work. Your performance has been fine. Yeah, I've not noticed anything crazy so far. So, no, I guess we'll find out soon. But so far, I think we're doing pretty alright, to be fair. There you go, our nose is being lifted up. Although saying that, I've just lost a bit of performance there. Hey James, welcome, hope you're well. I saw your livery this morning on the flightsim.to. I loved it. I put a little comment on there. Right, nose right. Okay, this is a moment of truth. So parking brakes released. Now the engine start here is all automatic, isn't it? So we should be able to just start them up straight away. We're going to start engine 2, then engine 1. So if we come over here, we're going to switch on engine 2. There we go, engine 2 is rising up, and it takes about 1.5 minutes to 1 minute and 45 seconds, doesn't it, to actually start it. Oh, total fuel 2810, that's not correct. That's why I was getting that issue. There we go, now it's actually correct. So do I now have a trim? No, I don't. Anyway, the fuel's correct now. Oops. Jack, so far, would you say it's been worth your hard-earned £61? Yeah, I mean, I haven't noticed anything crazy. The flight deck's pretty cool. It has a pretty nice feature list as well. So, put it this way, I would rather pay £61 for this than the £70 I paid for the A350 when it first came out. So, but I'm not going to make any judgment yet because I've not done a full flight in it. When I do a full flight, I will be able to much better let you guys know how I feel. Good to have me back. Oh, thank you, James. I'll probably come back for today, then disappear again. Come back for one day. It's too hot. It's so warm, honestly. So what was everyone's first flight in the A220, guys? Who has been enjoying this aircraft? I know, Jax, you're enjoying it quite a lot. Would you say, Jax, one of your favourite aircraft in the sim? And James as well, you've been enjoying it? I know you got it yesterday as well. Oh, it's Sidestick input says here, which one I'm really helpful. Oh, interesting. Alright then, I'll take a look at that. Okay, so engine 2 started up. We can start up engine 1. It's very quiet, isn't it? Post today was 32 degrees, I know. That's why I've done an early morning stream today. Well, I mean, kind of that reason. Also the fact that I've got my hair cut at 2 o'clock, so. Getting the mop trimmed. Gonna do curtains. No, I'm joking. Press the toga screw. This one. There we go. Well, when am I supposed to do the toga screw, Jack? Is it after engine start or before? I haven't flown it, just spent time to sort the repaint, so I'm gonna fight. Oh yeah, you have to see what it's like, James. What repaint you're going to choose first to fly it in? Is it going to be the Itaro with curtains? Nah. Nah. Such a quiet plane, isn't it? Okay, over here, I like to keep it on this, but I think we'll choose the map for the right-hand side as well. Anytime really, but I do it after engines usually, otherwise it can unset itself. Okay, cool. So after engine start, we'll press the toga button. And also have to arm auto thrust, don't I, before entering the runway, and then the throttles take over for toga. So much to learn, but do you know what? I don't think I'm doing too bad for a new aircraft. I think we're getting this all right, to be honest. I think we're doing okay. Great, so 1 and 2 have both started up. So let's go back to the checklist page and we'll do the before taxi checklist. So APU is now off as required. Anti-ice and all that jazz. Anti-ice flaps. Yeah, what was it? Flaps 2. So flaps 1 and flap... Oh, is that set flaps 2? Oh, it does. Okay, hang on. We're not going to use a flap lever. Flap 1, flap 2. Nice. Selected flight controls. Let's do that. Full left. How can I check flight controls? Is it on here? There we go. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Full up. Full down. Full rudder left. Full rudder right. And then we'll also set nose steering to be on, and also that one there, so that should give me the tiller to be used. So flight controls checked, ECAS and info checked as well, complete. And the next is the before takeoff checklist. I believe this is with the hotfix, James. I didn't physically install it, but I think it may have done it on its own, because I went to the route page and it was smooth performance, whereas before, when I went to the route page, it was horrendous. So I'm assuming it is. Taxi lights narrow, I guess. Not really sure what narrow and wide really changes. And now I believe we are ready to taxi. So we're going to turn off or switch off the auto brake. Auto brake? It's talking like I'm in the bloody car. Parking brake. And then we're rolling already. And we're going to add a little bit of thrust to hear the howl. I love the howl. I love the howl. Great, and then we're going to taxi to runway 25. It's going to be Romeo, Bravo to 25. It's not too long at all, thankfully. And we're going to switch this to TARA. And do we have weather on? Don't even know. Right, set to FMS1, VNAV, nav, set nav as well. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Teddy. Glad you're enjoying a new scenery. Is that Bournemouth, EGHI? Seoul to Japan in the Korean A220. There's loads of routes we can do in the 220, to be honest. That could be one of them for sure. Oh, I just want to see if my trim thing actually works. I've set this to nose up and nose down, but it doesn't seem to be moving the trim at all. Oh, Southampton. To say, I couldn't remember a Bournemouth by any builds. Ah, Echo Golf Hotel Hotel. Gotcha. God, it's so quiet. Barely hear it inside the actual aircraft. Does the nose up, nose down trim only work in the air? Because I've actually set it, but it's not moving at all. Oh. Don't press terrain. It is nice. It is really nice. Apparently it's really nice to fly as well, like the handling of it. So what, I'm just gonna stop it here for 2 seconds. I just want to check the trim. My trim settings, because I really want to make sure that's actually correct. So, A320 pilot, trim, aileron. Ah, that's why it's doing 2 things at once. Nose down. Plus point of view up. Point of view down. Maybe that's why. Don't know, it's still not moving. So I don't know. Anyone know how I can get the trim to move? Maybe I need to set it myself. Because this aircraft's not fly-by-wire, is it? Press the auto thrust button. Yeah, it's not changed it though. No. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's just get rid of it. Wonder if that would do it. Yeah, there we go, now it works. We had too many things at once, I think. Okay, so we're nearly at runway 25. Good morning, Chris. Hello. Is it fly-by-wire? It is fly-by-wire, but more like the 777 or 787. Gotcha. Right. So there is fly-by-wire, but you've got to do a bit of trimming in it. So yeah, I guess like the 777. All things to learn, eh? All things to learn. We'll get there eventually. Right, we're nearly at the runway. Strobe lights on, and then we want the landing lights on as well. There we go. So we're pretty much set to go now. We'll do the before takeoff checklist. APU bleed as required. FMS set. Trim is set. Flaps is set. Anti-ice, auto brake, ECAS, thrust checked. Runway confirmed. Cabin ready. And then we're going to press complete. And then next checklist, I guess, will be after takeoff. Take a left-hand turn here, and let's go to Palermo. Hopefully this goes well. We all know me and takeoff sometimes with these auto thrust things don't go to plan, but we shall figure it out. I've got loads of help from you guys. Jaden, hello, welcome. Just in time for the 220 takeoff. Hello Alessa, welcome. Right, I'm going to start the clock. There we go, clock started. And then we're going to go around 50%. Nice, and it should take over. Yay! It took over. Oh, it's very 80 knots, thrust set.
B1.
Rotate. climb, gear up. Yeah, it's really quiet. All those gear sounds are cool. Okay, let's see how the autopilot works then. So we're gonna autopilot 1, and we've got it set to nav, and it's taken us onto the actual flight path now, which is good. And we've also got VNav set as well. It does seem to be slightly off center, doesn't it? Ever so slightly. That's flight level change. Oh, I can't lie, I think I've done pretty good there. What do you guys think? You're quite impressed, aren't you? I am. Sounds seem good, they do seem good. They're by Echo, is it Echo 19 or Echo 9? The same guys on the PMDG sounds. Not Boris, but the default PMDG sounds in the end. Hello Aviation UK, you're not feeling the greatest today. Oh no, why is that? You've got the cold or something? Flaps 1. I am. I'm a 10 out of 10 A220 qualified. And then flaps 0. No, there's Rome behind us, looking pretty decent. The aircraft is nice. Right now, I want to test the route page because our performance seems to be okay as well. Do we? Yeah, okay, so I don't think I've got the hotfix installed because we do drop some performance when you go to the route page. So we'll leave it on that page for now. Arrives in a century's time, probably. We don't want that to be the case, but we never know. We don't know. Right, now I want to try playing around with this screen here. So I want to try and do a direct. So if we can click Torley, and then if we can click direct. Oh, what's this? And then done. Does that take us there? It does. So that's a direct route. Okay, so we can do directs from this screen, which is pretty cool. Nearly at 10,000 feet. Hopefully the speed increases after that. Actually, do you have a speed constraint? I don't think so. There we go. So 10,000 feet, we're going to switch off the landing lights and the seatbelt signs that come off as well. Now, how do the speed-wise, does that increase eventually? Because this might be the departure. So let's go to PEPIX and direct to PEPIX. Execute. £61 altogether, which is interesting because didn't it say it was $64? That's what I don't understand, because I'm pretty sure when Anybuilds spoke about it, they said that the Anybuilds A220 was 64 USD. So then obviously when you convert that into GBP, that's or in sterling, that's £48. So I was expecting it to be much cheaper. Thank you, Jaden. I was expecting it to be much cheaper. Yeah, I know, Alessa. Pedal steering disconnect. There we go. Right, what checklist have we got here now? So, normal checklist. Oh, it's done it itself. So, after takeoff checklist, ECAS check completes, and then it'll be the high altitude descent and approach. Yeah, probably the tax. There is a quirk in the 220. Sometimes the FMS speed gets stuck on a previous speed restriction. You can go into set speed until the next waypoint to overcome it. Right, so if we go to, not that, speed. Yeah, because we're cruising very slowly here. Should be 275. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, to be fair. It's a really cool aircraft to fly. So far, I recommend it. So far, the £61 seems justified. I've not had any major issues, unlike when you first find a proper builds aircraft, then you get the issues. When it happens to you, just at a selected speed till cruise and went back to FMS speed, gotcha. Right, I'll do that as well then, Jack. We'll leave it at 275. I mean, to be fair, in the route page, we do know it should be 275. So then when we get to our top of climb here, we'll switch it back to the FMS speed, which is good. We'll do that. I love the display as well, and I love that it's got VNav. I love it. That's one thing you don't like is a new release pricing a few days before release. Unlike Bluebird, it'll confirm the price at least a month or two before. Yeah, I agree, James. I do agree with that. It's just these companies wanting more and more money, isn't it? And also, if you bought it now, you get that free livery pack. So this is off that free livery pack that we have in the Msfs marketplace. That's going to be only free for 1 week. So it's like an incentive to basically buy it to get more sales, which I get from a company point of view. You know, I don't blame them, but at the same time, you've got to be fair. Go into the only overlay tab in the menu, you can set the VSD, which will show the VNav path. This one here. Ah, there we go. Thank you. What else have we got here? So you've got the ETAs on. Intersections, numbers, exposure airports, nearest. Yeah, I don't have anything else on there. That's good. Is it not following the altitude restriction here then, where it should be 10,000 feet or above? It is on VNav. The flight time is 50 minutes today, so not long at all. We've put through a few directs to get used to using the on-screen map, and that has probably shortened it down a little bit. What I might do, we could even go direct to Naliv. Okay, good. Good. I'm not sure on the return trip because I've got to go to my haircut at some point, and also it's getting really hot in here. We might do, I'm not going to say never, we'll see what time it is when we land. But if not, then I'll be back tomorrow and we can do something tomorrow as well. I'll start early, maybe do a few more trips in it. But yeah guys, so far my first initial thoughts on this aircraft is really good. I'm really enjoying it. The performance is, I mean, I haven't noticed what other people are saying where there's a bunch of stutters and there's bad performance. I haven't noticed that just yet myself. Whether or not that's something that comes further into the flight, we shall find out. If it does, and obviously I would probably maybe change my opinion a little bit, but so far it's smooth. So bear in mind I'm on a 4090. It is smooth, although yeah, when you go to the route tab you do notice that drop in performance as you saw the stutters there. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. Pilot skill issues. Literally. Have I had any pilot skill issues yet, Jack? I think I've done alright. I think I've done okay. For now, anyway. We'll see when we go onto the approach phase, then it will be like, what the hell? That's a pilot issue. Skill issue. Okay, we're not too far away from our cruise altitude. We've got another 10,000 feet to pass. No, Dubrovnik was not rainy at all. Dubrovnik was about 34, 35 degrees when I went. It was very nice and warm and sunny. Absolutely lovely. We should do London City in this aircraft, shouldn't we? From like Rome to City. Top of climb and top of descent are very close to each other. Top of descent's at 10:14, so not long to top of descent at all. We'll be at top of climb for all of about 5 minutes. Oh, you've had a good run with that being sick. Oh, that's a shame, Aviation UK. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon you get better. Fingers crossed. We'll probably do something different unless that's tomorrow because we've already done Rome today, so we'll probably hop in. I think I'll do the Croatian Airlines A220, maybe do Dubrovnik. I think that'll be good. Oh, I thought that, by the way. I thought that. I read that somewhere as well, Jack, with the RNAV. I heard that RNAV is much preferred as well compared to ILS because I can't do it very well. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll be the master of ILS in this aircraft. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I chose RNAV, but I just thought maybe it'd be easier because when I read that, I thought at least I can just visually fly it in. But we shall find out soon. Now, if I switch to FMS speed, do you think it... No. Wait. No, yeah, we need to keep it there. It's still with that previous altitude constraint, speed restraint. This is the PW524 engines. It won't be in the morning because tomorrow I've got my chiropractor appointment at 9:15. So I think I'll probably start streaming around maybe 1 or 2ish. Maybe in the evening instead, actually. Would you say it's worth buying in its current state or should we wait? I haven't seen anything that's given me like, no, don't buy this aircraft, Ethan. So far, I've seen this aircraft is actually pretty good. Like, people have reported some bugs, but like Jack just said, a lot of these things are issues with the person flying it rather than the aircraft itself. So far, I've not seen any reason to say, no, don't buy this aircraft, wait another few months or something like that. Rather than when we bought the A350, then I was like, do not buy this aircraft, wait more, wait longer. So actually, no, so far, so good. I would say it's worth the £61, and yeah, I mean, bear in mind, it does depend what PC you have. If you have like a older, not as up-to-date PC, you might get more performance issues. Obviously mine is quite powerful, so we're not getting too many issues at all. But yeah, you just got to keep all these things bared in mind. Most of the people who've seen with performance issues are either flying Xbox or running PC performance or toaster. Yeah, see, yeah, that's what I mean. You've got to definitely check out the minimum requirements. Maybe try and find people who have similar PC specs to you who have bought it, or if you're on Xbox or something different. But other PC specs similar to you, see if anyone else has bought that, and yeah. Hey man, you think £61 is a bit pricey for any aircraft, or you would not have liked the P3D days, eh man? P3D days, that was something else. FS Labs A320, eh man, back in P3D was I think about £140 back then. How much are they saying now? It's probably gone down now. Oh no, it's still, yeah, still that much. 149. FS Labs back in P3D was £149 for that aircraft, and they charged like 60 or something for the A319 and 321. So yeah, very, very different. pricing model. So when you come from PQD to MSFS, I think 60 quid's actually very reasonable. But hey ho. The regional price in the marketplace is a piss take. A mate of mine who lives in Canada paid the equivalent of 45. See, that's what I meant, Jack. When I looked at the USD, that's what really annoyed me, because AnyBuilds or whoever Discord I'm on, Synaptic, whoever it was, when they posted it was releasing, they said that it would be 64 USD, right? So 64 USD is £48. £48 is a good price for this, what I would expect. So why did I pay 61? Do you know what I mean? But obviously it's because of that regional pricing, which I don't agree with at all. I hate the way they release it on Marketplace first. Like, oh, it bugs me. Really, really bugs me. Joe, thank you very much for being a member for 6 months and continuing the membership. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate that. Apparently it's not even 2024 native either. So, oh really? It's not even 2024 native. Oh my god. You would think it would be, wouldn't you? Damn. Yeah, well, hopefully they release the updates and MSFS 4026. Do you guys love it when it's 35, 40 degrees in your day because you hate it? You're fine with 20, 30. Yeah, to me, 20 to 30 degrees is the max. Anything above 30, I melt. You just say Airbus 320 or Airbus 319. Now, for landing, I guess perf page, descent, arrival, we have to do this as well. We're going to do this now because we're nearly at top of descent. So it's 04014. Temperature in Palermo is currently 30 degrees, very, very hot. QNH in there is 1017. And we'll do flaps 5. And 1, 2, 3 plus 5 knots should be enough. And then we'll set V speeds. Cool, and that's all done for the arrival part. And it's on of arrival, so no ILS tuning or anything. We've been flying for nearly 20 minutes, so it takes about 20 minutes to get to cruise altitude in the A220. It's a lovely little aircraft, isn't it? Really enjoying it. Let's land on a short runway, flaps 4. Oh, okay, so flaps 4. Set V speeds, there we go, we'll do a flaps 4 landing. I don't think Palermo's a short runway, is it? Palermo's pretty decent. Yeah, Palermo's fine. Oh, actually, no, it is quite short. Ah, we'll be alright. We'll do max reverse thrust. So far, the AviationJack rating, I would give it 8 out of 10 so far. It's easy to fly, easy to understand once you get the grip of it, and it's also a lovely plane to look at. The only reason why it's not 10 out of 10 is because it lacks some things which you kind of do expect on release, like CPDLC, weather radar. I don't think it's got that. And also the moving maps on the ground hasn't got that either, and it also hasn't got great performance compared to other aircraft. So those are a few points that it's missing. So maybe a 7 out of 10 so far. 7 out of 10. Is it worth £61 with all of the features that are missing when they come in? Yes, I would say it is worth £61. At the moment, I would have priced it around 50, maybe in the high 40s, which is what it should be without the regional pricing. And that's where I would have probably priced it at, sorry. Is that a good, would you agree with me on that one, guys? Even a sweaty crack. Seems fair to you. Good. Good. Right, auto brake. We're going to do auto brake medium for arrival. Yeah, I agree, James. I think that's where it should be at. No, yeah, I'm sure they can't do anything about that, Jack. Yeah, that's a marketplace capitalism thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm on Valenza Morph. I'm on Valenza. It's under the AviationJack if you want to check it out. The cargo PMG 777 has come on the PS5 and a car and some other stuff next. All you want is a PMG 800, which might come back off. Yeah, so definitely, maybe next get the 800. Right, now, FMS speed, there we go. Like you said, Jack, that did fix us. But we are dropping the speed. There we go, now we need this to come up. Says I'm offline. I shouldn't be offline. Oh, I'm on private, aren't I? There we go. You can see me now, I'm on public. Yes, Bobby, using frame gen as well. I am using frame gen. So currently with frame gen and auto FPS, we're getting 114 FPS during the cruise. So not too bad at all. Jaden, thank you very much for your 7 months business membership. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for continuing that one on. Also has opinions on Sim Update 5, everyone. What is your opinions? Mine so far, performance is worse than Sim Update 4. Hopefully Sim Update 6 brings back some better performance. But that's my only opinions on it, really. Although I am happy that they fixed those water lines in the water, so yeah, that's my that's what I think. Now, when it comes to the charts for landing, I need to have a quick look at this because we need to have a little look at what altitude to select. So by Lauren, we need to be at flight level 80. So let's reduce the altitude by all the way down to 8,000 feet. Now this has a VNAV path, and VNAV is selected, so it should start up a descent automatically, which is what we want to see. One thing you notice on lands in the nose, can't wait to drop like a rock. Does it really? Oh god. Land without auto brake fits this, but obviously depends on the runway length. Right, so what you're saying is, when I touch down with the main gear, I need to make sure that I hold the nose up and not just ease it off. Just let it drop, basically. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see how hard I can drop the nose into the ground today. Usually I don't care about the nose, it's just more about the main landing gears. I'll just drop it in. This was announced years ago, so I had enough time to save up to £60 exactly. Plus, there's been so much time and effort in developing these things, so high prices are valid. Exactly. I agree. Right, there we go. So, top of descent is approaching. I believe that's what that noise was. Oh, really, Jaden? I'm not sure I've had that, to be honest, in Sim Update 5. Not that I've noticed myself. Yeah, maybe it was, maybe the settings turning down. Has that helped at all with the settings being switched down? Being lowered. That is, Jack, my favourite feature in the Boeing, the auto descent thing. When you set the altitude, it descends on its own. I'm like, thank God. There we go, it's doing it. So yeah, like with a crossover, the Boeing and Airbus type of thing, once like Jack just said, once you set your altitude down, it will automatically start descent on the VNAV path. And I have to say, the VNAV path is quite smooth, I'm finding. It's very smooth transition. There is a lot of engine delay though. Like the speed does, look how much the speed is increasing, right? Look how slowly the engines are actually coming back down to idle. Like it's not the most responsive, because that to me, I feel the need to put the speed brake out with that, but I'm going to let the aircraft sort itself out. Try to anyway. Once we get to waypoint Bisbo, no, sorry, CJ511, we start our descent into runway 33, 3-degree glide, so from 2,300 feet, so that should be set 2,000. How do you set, there we go. No idea, Joe, not too sure. Oh, so I need to use a speed brake jack. Gotcha, okay. So that's an A220 thing. Right. There we go. Let's get the speed down. So I know it's going to just go to the red. Eventually. Bobby, maybe try using frame generation. It might help you out quite a bit. Is there a reason why you don't want to use frame gen at all? Four pancakes with jam and butter. Oh, a nice cup of tea. That sounds good. I could do with a nice cup of tea. They'll have a cappuccino at the hairdressers, so probably wait a little bit longer. I don't think, man, so in my personal opinion, obviously you can have your own opinions and everything, but not an issue. In my own personal opinion, I don't think the pricing of aircraft being £60, I don't think it is a bad price at all. When you think about how long and detailed these aircrafts are, £60 is actually not a lot in consideration to the length of time they've put into it. Like, for example, FS Labs back in P3D, I would say then that actually that price of £140 is steep, right? For that type of year as well, what being like 2016, that was quite steep. Now in Msfs, there's been, I don't know if anyone else agrees with me with this, but I think Msfs add-ons have had a much lower price when things have been released compared to P3D and FSX. Even sceneries in P3D were always upwards of £25, £26, whereas I feel like in Msfs the prices have dropped, although I have seen them increase a bit more since 2020 when Flight Sim 2020 was released. But what I'm trying to say is I don't think that's badly priced when you put into what you have as a product, you know. All the market research, developing the aircraft, and you know, making sure it all runs as real to life as possible, and all of that. You know, it's not an easy job to do at all. And yeah, obviously inflation has a part to play in that as well. Yeah, exactly, Jack. Exactly. Yeah, X-Plane as well. I forgot about X-Plane. Those add-ons are really expensive for X-Plane. Even the Flight Factor stuff, I'm pretty sure. How much is the Flight Factor 757 these days? $79 US. So for 79 USD in sterling, that's £60. So quite similar, to be fair. No, exactly, James. That's what I don't agree with. PMDG's pricing model, that I think is completely and utterly atrocious. Like I said before, I think I've paid for the 737 5 different times from FSX all the way up to now for the same aircraft, essentially. What else do you use to minimise stuttering? I know you use AutoFPS. To be honest, that's all I do to minimise stuttering. I don't really have stuttery issues. Obviously, I keep my graphics driver up to date. The Windows updates, I try to keep them as up to date as possible. Try to keep things at the newly released stuff, but yeah. That's all I use auto FPS and frame gen. Never needed to use frame gen. You can hit 60 FPS locked in any other aircraft at busy airport and VATSIM. You don't need more 60 FPS. Fair enough then. Fair enough. Maybe have it activated just for this aircraft. That's why the owner of PMG flies around in a private jet in real life. For yeah, with all that dollar, I can imagine. Probably has 2 private jets. I don't have an opinion on the 777X yet, Jack. To be honest, not really seen much about it. I mean, so I know what it looks like and what it has to offer, but you know, not seen it in service. Neither have we seen the A350 1000 ULR, to be fair. I'll probably say the A350 at the moment, but then I do just prefer the A350, so as an aircraft. Yesterday, guys, there was a VATSIM event at Palermo, and I thought, oh, of course, the one day I want to do because I was going to stream yesterday, but my Indian takeaway took an hour and a half to arrive, so it pushed over my stream time, unfortunately. Anyway, what I was going with that is that the Palermo and VATSIM had an event yesterday, and I thought, typical, the one flight I want to do, you know, on VATSIM, the one flight I want to do on VATSIM on this aircraft would be to do a VATSIM event. So I thought maybe in hindsight it's a good thing that I didn't stream yesterday, because we would not have done Palermo on a VATSIM event in a brand new plane. That would have been chaos. Absolutely chaos. Let's go direct to Yoke, because we'll cut out some of this. Hey Aaron, welcome. I did, thank you James, it was incredible, the trip away, absolutely brilliant. We done sunset cruises, swam in blue caves, oh it was amazing, really, really amazing. Boat trips, great food, the beach, walking around, oh absolutely incredible. Photos look lovely, oh thanks Jack. Yeah, it was absolutely stunning. I felt so relaxed, I've not felt that relaxed in a while. So it was really good, really enjoyed it, would love to go back soon. Absolutely would love to. It was actually really nice, James, yeah, considering it took so long, it came piping hot, so I called them and they only had one driver yesterday, they said. I wasn't rude, I was just wondering, you know, where it was, like any update on the order, and they said they've only got one driver, so which was a shame, but it was all good in the end, worth the wait. It was really lovely. What did you get? Nothing crazy yesterday, it's the end of the month, get paid in 2 days, so had to be a bit more stingy yesterday, but I got chicken korma's my favourite, mushroom fried rice, Papa John's with mint sauce, and garlic and cheese naan. Never been to Portugal, no, never been to Portugal, but I would love to go to Lisbon. Lisbon is one of the top of my list to go to. Pastel de nata, oh, can't wait to try that in Portugal. Just saw the Synaptic Discord from the dev, I can give you guys better / less stutters while panning, but we will lose the cabin tray table animations. What's your opinion? I mean, I didn't even realise we even had tray table animations. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. No, I'd rather have this than good performance. I'd much rather be able to do the overhead lockers as well and the window blinds than have good performance. We're going to set the QNH now because I'll just forget, so it's going to be 1017. 1017. There we go. Cabin crew simulator. Shall I show you a day in the life of me when I get on the aircraft? I mean, it's not the aircraft I fly on, but we'll imagine it's an A320. Ah, good morning everyone. Check my FAP, auto and waste has been done, lovely. Check the defects or the cabin tech log, nothing's crazy in there, good. And then go start my checks, do my checks, blah blah blah. And then sit with the crew, say hi to the crew, introduce myself, and then do the briefing with the crew. Tell them what I expect from the day, and then go into the flight deck, give them water, then give them a bag for the rubbish, and then hello, welcome, and go home. Oh, toilet. Go for a toilet at some point. Psst. And then back in the flight deck. And now we play Pilot Simulator. There we go. You can now do your job in the game, exactly. Exactly. Right, okay, so seatbelts on, landing lights on, and that is cool. We're at flight level 100 now. Any contribution to, exactly. Any builds just like doing the animations, don't they? Well, that speed is increasing again, isn't it? Right, let's go half speed brake. We need to get this down below 2. Actually, we'll go full speed brake now. Full speed ahead. We don't want that. They've got to fix that issue. They've got to fix that issue when you go to the external. It's like a sound effect. Slightly annoying. There's Palermo down there, looking beautiful. Really dry lips there. Well, hopefully we are on profile. Yeah, 2,300 feet and above by Bisbo. Then we start our descent. Hello, Kyle. Good, thanks. How are you? Hope you're doing well. And flaps 1. Is there anything else, guys, that I should be doing in this aircraft? Then just approach button and altitude down to 0, you think, for RNAVs. Oh, really? Is that what you do? You put it down to 0? No way. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, checklist. That would be good. Oh, descent and approach. FMS. I didn't set minimums. Minimums are 880. Where do you set minimums here? No, that's the bar road. How would you set minimums? Is that in here? Okay, we'll just say minimums, we'll do that another time. Auto brake set, that's all good, while briefing complete. Flight director mode change. Right, let's arm approach. And let's get ourselves down. Tune menu on the radio panel. Ah, okay. There we go, thanks for that. Land elevation, this is quite cool, there's quite a bit here you can do. Clock. Ah, look, you've got a clock. I didn't know you could do any of that, that's cool. Right, we need to get down a bit more. Back on the VNav path. Of course, James. Just trying to figure it out here. Sorry for the quietness, trying to make sure we just don't mess things up. So yeah, 2,300 feet by here. I think we'll get there just in time. I swear there was a way to see the... Oh, is it that? There we go, 2,300 feet. We are nearly there. Flaps 2.
$2,500.
Our final landing speed was 132 plus 5. Is there an arming option? Does it do it on its own? Does it on its own? Well, let's get the replay up. No, Jada didn't forget to start the clock. Look, I started that. Auto arms, right? Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, runway is in sight, and we start our glide from this point here at 511. So in that case, let's now go final landing speed. 132. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 131 plus 5, so 136. And we're now going to drop the gear. There we go. We need to start descending actually. Okay, autopilot disconnected. Flaps 3, flaps 4. Okay, what nose? Hang on, what one's nose down again? This one. Okay, runway's in sight. We are a bit low.
Minimum.
Continue. Okay, auto thrust out. Oh my god, this aircraft has like a mind of its own when it comes to the pitch. Does it say glide slope with 2 whites and 2 reds?
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
And reverses. Reverse green. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Nice. Manual braking and reverse stowed. And we are going to vacate here to the left. It's quite a tight one. Oh, I just realised I haven't got the thingy on. There we go. Minus 219, not bad for the first A220 landing, have to say. Don't be fooled by FS Realistic, guys. Sometimes it's a bit dramatic. I've not actually tuned the settings in it just yet. Minus 219 is a fairly standard landing. Yeah, it's very intense. Look at that. Intensity is quite high. Casper, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Okay, let's get the APU started up. We're going to switch off the landing lights and also the strobe lights off. No return flight today, guys. Unfortunately, I'm sweating right now. It is a bit hot in this room. But tomorrow we will be back tomorrow. I always say we. I will be back tomorrow. Who is we? Do you know what I mean? I hope I pressed record. Yeah, we're going to replay it as well. Nice. Thanks, Jack, for staying in the whole way. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, catch you next time. Hopefully tomorrow when we do another A220 stream. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoyed this aircraft a lot. That was not a bad flight at all. I think we've done pretty well, to be fair. Pretty well. Right, let's choose any stand. We'll park up. Actually, don't. Let's just swing it onto here, and then we will do a replay. No idea. Not too sure. Not too sure what we're gonna fly tomorrow. Choices. See you later, Jaden. It's not that hot today. It's 32 today. It's 32 where I am. There we go, and we'll spin it in here. And then we'll do the replay. Let's end the flight on Volanta before I screw it up. Let's just leave it here. Try and do too many things at once. Okay, right, Volanta quits. And then we'll get rid of this and let's do the replay. So stop the recording. I don't know what the replay's like in this aircraft. Just have a little look. There we go. It's going to scream flaps at us, but don't worry. Not too bad. It got a bit shaky towards the end. It would have been a nice shh, but it did get a little bit shaky. Right, okay, let's now have a look at the outside. We'll get a lovely nice view from the outside, shall we? Let's pop out chase planes and we'll do it a bit easier. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It does have a tendency, doesn't it, to like really boom right at the end. Decent though, decent, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Well guys, there we have it. The first A220 flight is now completed. I'm looking very, very much forward to flying this aircraft again tomorrow. I think we'll definitely do that tomorrow. Thank you very much for all the new people who have subscribed to today's flight, to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing, appreciate it. And guys, I will catch you all in the next one tomorrow. Enjoy the 32-degree heat. Hopefully you don't sweat too much, unlike me. This room is ridiculously hot right now. I need a glass of water. And yeah guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Enjoy flying the A220. And I'll catch you all soon. See ya!